learning time!
A new week with a fresh video, carrying the opportunity for our newest upload. Thanks to the input of viewership, I have found even more Ranger PSAs. You are hereby initiated into Rated Exploited. This is the first PSA brought to my attention, a casual delivery of Paul Schreier and Jason Narvi, displaying their true personas, in contrast to their comedic duo. Such a meaningful PSA, one I fully relate to from the earliest days of my memory. The actor behind their character, creating an in-depth contrast. Tom Felton expressed the same type of response from fans of Harry Potter, not knowing the actor behind Draco Malfoy. As compared to Jason and Paul, the reality of Rupert and Tom is an absolute bromance. This PSA, featuring Jones and Johnson, is the definitive depiction of the 90s. The graffiti, the baggy clothes, the camera angles, the high lens contrast feel like an MTV music video, as claimed by the depiction itself. The goal is to respect differences. The tonal shift goes dark, implementing a lack of light within the juice bar. I will think back to the work of Alan Moore, depicted in Watchmen. There is no such thing as a normal human. 5-a-day power play, illustrating the importance of nutrition. For this brief TV spot, I appreciate that it utilizes each of the original 5 Rangers. Jason even concludes with,
It's learning time!
Now a message from the Power Rangers.
This is a test. For the next 60 seconds, the Power Rangers, in association with Fox Broadcasting, will conduct a test of the Emergency Reality Check System.
Do you know your fantasy from reality?
The Emergency Reality Check System. Power Rangers partnering with Fox Broadcasting, displaying the importance of comparing fiction to reality. This is my only occurrence of seeing psychedelic visuals with actual weaponry on the Fox Kids network. The amount of attitude on display here is fitting for the decade. Sonic would agree. Jason and Billy break up a fight between some Angel Grove schoolmates. This is extremely reminiscent. I recall the status of conflict managers from the same decade within my own elementary school. This PSA does a good job dissecting the situation, analyzing the individuals and points of aggression, then correcting with an alternative for the confrontation. When regarding amongst our favorite Ranger episodes, and action comes to mind.
Today, we're going to show you how we do it. That's right. We're going to take you behind the scenes to show you, well, a few of the tricks we use to save the world.
Displayed in RPM, showing the magic behind the tokusatsu. Distinguished here by Billy and Trini, they show the effects that go behind the shots. Regarding the demographic, it's too easy, too confusing to discern between television and real life. I'm curious to the amount of behind-the-scene features with the MMPR DVD releases. To contrast into a narrative approach, Steve Cardenas and Johnny Bosch narrate this next segment, displaying a bully and a matured adult.
Sorry about that.
Directly adapting the metaphor of crying over spilled milk. Transcending 2 decades later, the Samurai team display safety in potent delivery of tips and tactics for trick-or-treating. Bulk and Spike counteract the mistakes of staying together and accepting unwrapped candy. Somehow, these kids even know the Rangers' secret identities. This next PSA takes a look at sibling rivalry. Jason and Zach interact between 2 siblings, expressing various ways of responsibly handling anger. At this point, I'm only aware of one PSA within Power Rangers Zeo. This opportunity is delivered by Cad, expanding upon the knowledge of never giving up.
Don't let go! Never give up!
A common theme throughout the entirety of the franchise. the ideal commentary for the series slogan. Outside of the Dare advertisements, this PSA deals with the dangers of smoking and the misconception that it's cool amongst teenagers. A prevalent theme and tactic when regarding this type of advertisement through multiple forms of kids' media, a strategy even used by cartoons. Now, for a moment of the actors suiting up for Halloween, to emphasize the safety tips on trick-or-treating established in the Samurai promo. The cautions are as relevant to adults as it is to their own children. The museum setting is a nice touch. Any additional chance utilizing the Kyryouger suits has my full vote. You're still my favorite amongst the dinosaur motifs. For details on my favorite suit designs of the superior status, check out this video below. That concludes the official second entry regarding Power Ranger PSAs. I'm curious if I'll discover more. Only by viewership input was I able to complete a second video and locate these pieces of footage. For now, I am RolePlay. This concludes the weekly endeavor of Rated Exploited. I will be here each Saturday evening for additional Ranger videos. I've got an abundance right here on the channel. I even have an extensive catalog of original Bionicle content. Feel free in taking advantage of the videos provided. Next week, I will make my return. Forever, your fellow gamer.